tubs. I think we should all just be okay with like getting in the tub. And look, when I have all the things, I put all the things in there, right? So when I have the salts and all the stuff, I put
got candles going, champagne.
I treat myself.
Okay,
right?
Jason.
Self-care.
And I think what it is for me is that I'm too afraid to be electrocuted, so there's no technology. And so that's the space where I can like be quiet. I can
unplug.
Listen, I can unplug. I can bring my cortisol levels down. I can think about the day, right? And then like I sit there until the water gets cold, and then I go take a shower.
Hey, I love that. That might be the
Yeah.
most gangster thing you ever said. Men should normalize tub. Treat yourself. Don't cheat yourself.
Right.
From a MacArthur.
All right.
genius.
No doubt. Jason Reynolds, thank you so much. Coach is on sale now. We will be right back.
It's gonna be alright. Sunshine.
It's your home. Make it perfect. Find out how at OzarksFirst.com's Ozarks Home Experts.
Thanks for joining us. I'm with Jess Smouse, and he is Ozarks Home Expert on foundation and structural repair. Good to see you. All right. People have these problems, and so many times there are those YouTube, I can fix this sort of thing. These are not the things you should be messing with like that.
No, when you're dealing with structure or foundation, not only is a lot of it specialized tools, but a lot of it is just seeing it and knowing how to support things while you move other things or remove things. And you can cause a lot of damage if you do it in the wrong order.
And also, there's not just one way to do something like this. The way you deal with people is everyone is individualized. It's not a cookie cutter approach.
Yeah, there's some companies where they have one set repair plan, and that's the only way to solve these issues. But every house is different or built different materials, and so there has to be a customized plan for each individual house and problem.
Yeah, because we all know that our home is ours. It's individual. It's going to settle differently. We're going to treat it differently.
Yep.
These are, when you talk about foundation and structure, though, these are the things you have to pay attention to. You can't wish them away.
Well, we always tell people if the bones are no good in the house, the rest of the house is going to kind of follow it. So you can have a very beautiful interior, but if everything supporting it is falling down, all of that's going to fall down with it.
And you're there to give an estimate, a free estimate, and you encourage people, find a bunch of them. That's the way to judge what you do.
Well, yeah, it gives you, knowledge, info. You can compare estimates. You can compare repair plans. Maybe it formulates some questions of why did they say this, or why are you wanting to do this?
Yes.
There's no such thing as too much info.
All right. Be proactive with Smouse Brothers.
The Smouse Brothers, a Color 10 Fox 49 Ozarks Home Experts partner. At VL Classics, we're more than just a dealership. We're car enthusiasts who live for the thrill of the ride. We have a wide variety of classic cars, vintage muscle cars, and iconic trucks. We're passionate about helping you find the car of your dreams. Our dedicated team is here to make your car buying experience as enjoyable as possible. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, we make it easy and fun to bring your classic car dreams to life. Visit us today and start your classic car journey with VL Classics.
Hispanic culture is a diverse blend of indigenous, African, Spanish, and Asian influences. From family recipes passed down through generations to vibrant celebrations with music and dancing, preserving unique cultural identities from around the world. This Hispanic Heritage Month, let's honor these traditions.
Hispanic Heritage Month on Ozarks First is sponsored by Buffalo Run Casino and Resort. Keep watching for more insights on Hispanic heritage.
Before we wrap things up this morning, let's go back to Tony for some final thoughts from Jerusalem. Tony, good morning again.
Hey, good morning, folks. Look, the story from here is so often about the fighting going on today and the threat of still more fighting tomorrow, but not on this morning for once. For once in a rare while, we can say that this right here is what peace looks like.
So many families here never gave up, even as the days stretched on without their loved ones. And now, reunions they'll never forget. Eitan Moore's father put a hug on his son that said, never letting go. He's alive, cried the father of Yosef Haim Ohana. My heart, my heart. Segev Kalfon was himself overcome, embraced by his family, then bowing his head and sobbing just to be in their presence. And in Gaza, too, the Palestinian children hugging some of the prisoners released by Israel as part of this complicated exchange. A historic day here for once, not because of the fighting, but because of the peace.
And yes, people worry it won't last, but that is not reason to avoid savoring it now. We must, while it's here, and root for it to continue, guys.
I'm with you, Tony. You're right. It is very complicated, but let's not ignore what is happening in this
focus on the
particular
moment. The moment
yes.
is wonderful. I still
Yes.
do spare a thought for those families who are still missing their
Me
loved
too.
ones, the remains of their loved
Me
ones,
too.
to honor the deceased. May their memories be a blessing, because I know for those families, it's still very, very hard.
Yeah.
Tony, thank you very much, my friend. Excellent reporting as always.
Safe travels home, Tony DeCopel. Safe
Thank
travels
you, Vlad.
home.
Really well said.
We'll see you soon.
I appreciate it, guys. I'll see you soon.
That's it. That's you, Gail.
Yeah, that'll do it for us. I know time flies when you're having
We're having fun, yeah.
And I really do. I say we have the best job in TV. 2 hours live on TV, and look at what we get to do today.
And this shoot flew by today.
Yes,
Yeah, we had
yes,
so much
yes.
fun, and we had such incredible authors.
Yes.
Books that, I mean, it's all good. All good, folks.
We thank you for hanging with us today. We'll see you tomorrow.
Ozarks First is your home for the Kansas City Chiefs.
Planning for retirement? Most folks don't realize they will need 70 to 80% of their pre-retirement income in retirement. 401ks, IRAs, annuities, and more to build the future they deserve. Cambridge Financial, your future secured.
Get an 11% rebate right now at Menards. Upgrade your home's appearance with a new garage door from Ideal Door. There's no need to wait with our huge in-stock selection. Get this 9x7 insulated garage door for only $449.99 after rebate. Add style to your home with a new door lock from Kwikset. You can choose from these Kwikset interior door locks for only $14.99 after 11% rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
Driving to work? What's up ahead? Find out before you leave home by watching Daybreak's traffic report. See live traffic cams, accident locations, and construction sites.
Color 10's Daybreak Traffic Report, sponsored by Aaron Sachs and Associates.
Certified most accurate forecast in the Ozarks 9 years in a row by Weathering.
Freestone Homes, more home, less money.
Buying a home is a process, but there was never a class in school to teach us the steps to home ownership. At Three Stone Homes, we spend half our time helping home buyers learn what they need to do to purchase a home. The best half is spent finding your dream home and making it a reality. Come on out to Rogersville and let us help.
Freestone Homes, more home, less money.
Welcome. Every visit to Festins and Filigree is about inspiration. We want you to leave excited with a one-of-a-kind find that adds to your home's unique character. Open 10 to 4 every Friday and Saturday in charming Fairgrove, Missouri.
Ozarks First, voted best breaking news coverage by the Missouri Broadcasters Association.
I'm Michael George with a look beyond this morning's headlines. Scientists in Virginia are studying ways to save endangered animals. David Schechter tells us they're using medical devices first developed for humans to better understand the inner workings of animals.
That's Masala, a 9-year-old clouded leopard. He's under anesthesia and surrounded by a team of doctors. During his regular checkup, something unusual is happening. He's getting a tiny heart monitor implanted under his skin.
This will be where the device should be entering.
Rosana Moraes, a Brazilian biologist, studies how high stress levels in animals can hinder their ability to thrive and breed. Masala's new heart monitor will record changes in his body temperature, hydration, and heart rate, which all tell a lot about an animal's level of stress and anxiety.
Is this a big leap forward in animal care?
It's gigantic.
Clouded leopards are agile climbers that live in trees. In the wild, though, their population is in steep decline due to habitat destruction and illegal hunting for their coats and body parts. Masala is part of a breeding program to help preserve the species at the Smithsonian Conservation Biology Institute in Front Royal, Virginia. Lately, he's been anxious, biting his tail, and they're not exactly sure why.
You basically will know the moment that he gets stressed out.
Perfect. That is it. Because otherwise, If we just look at them,
You're just guessing.
we cannot tell for sure.
In the wild, using a minimally invasive procedure, the Smithsonian has implanted these tiny Bluetooth heart monitors in 8 species around the world, including these giant anteaters in South America.
Show me all the animals you can track from your phone.
Okay, ADAC is a grizzly bear. These two are clouded leopards. Here's the heart rhythm of Masala.
Tim Lasky is a biologist who studies bears, but his day job is vice president of research at Medtronic, the world's largest medical device company, which donates the technology. The monitors are designed for humans, but Lasky realized expired devices still had many years of life in them and could help with our understanding of animals.
We've implanted more than 600 over the years, and these are all devices that would otherwise have been disposed of.
Because of these monitors, scientists can now use data to assess which captive maned wolves, for example, have the best temperament to thrive in the wild, or when a pack of scimitar horned oryx out in the wild are stressed by humans encroaching on their habitat.
What is the thing that excites you the most about what you're doing? Number one.
First is to see the data and that thing that was hidden somewhere that we couldn't guess. And then we see and say, oh, this is great.
101.9.
Powerful insights on a planet where our own activities are rapidly pushing beloved species closer to extinction. For Eye in America, I'm David Schechter in Front Royal, Virginia.
In health news, high-efficiency air purifiers aren't enough to keep viruses from spreading in school. Researchers with Mass General Brigham found classrooms with HEPA filters still left students exposed to a high level of respiratory viruses, including those that cause RSV and the flu. And people with ADHD are more creative because they let their mind wander. Researchers in the Netherlands say their findings could lead to new programs and treatments that teach those with ADHD how to better utilize their wandering minds. Thanks for watching CBS Mornings. I'm Michael George.
CBS Premiere Week is finally here, all new.
That unrelenting itch. When moderate to severe eczema is uncontrolled despite treatment, get itch relief fast and skin clearance that lasts with Nemluvio blocks the signaling from IL-31, a switch that triggers key symptoms of eczema. Do not take if allergic to Nemluvio. Serious reactions may occur, some severe. Tell your doctor about any medicines you take if you experience hives or plan to receive a live vaccine. The most common side effects are headache, joint pain, hives, and muscle aches. Ask about Nemluvio today.
Things are a little tight for Terrence right now. But they won't be for long, because Central Bank makes it easier for customers like Terrence to dream bigger.
More room would be nice.
With mortgage solutions that can open the door to more space.
That's what I'm talking about.
For his growing family.
Growing family?
Honey, guess what?
You got this, buddy.
Angela Luna, weekday mornings on Daybreak.
Well, good morning. Welcome to hour 3 of the show right here on CBS Color 10. Hope you're ready for a final fantastic hour. I'm Jeremy Rabe.
And I'm Tom Turton.
Yes, sir.
So, how you been since yesterday when I saw you?
Well, Tom, so much has happened in my life since I last saw you when we were chatting.
Oh, you were telling me something about animals. We were
Oh my
talking
gosh.
about.
Okay. So you were I just had gotten here and we sat down. You said, "Oh, we did a story about a gorilla breaking
Glass. Yeah, at the San Diego Zoo.
And as we're chatting about it, it reminded me of something that happened to me yesterday
Uh-oh.
at my house.
Yeah.
I'm terrified. Okay, let me tell you what happened. I have a little dog named Miss Christina Aguilera that we call Chrissy.
Yeah.
I've recently changed her name to Missy Elliott because she is ornery and she loves to rap.
Got it.
And but
that says to me the dog doesn't come when you call it anyway.
Oh,
So you don't. It doesn't make any difference what the name is.
She thinks she's a big dog. She loves to chase everything. She likes to go and hunt things and dig in the yard and go in crevices. Anyway,
okay.
recently I couldn't find her, and I found out she found a little hole and got underneath the deck. And
Really?
that terrifies me because I can't get in there to get her. Anyway, she came out. Then yesterday, I let them all go potty. I'm on the deck, with, you know, a little glass of coffee, you know, a cup of coffee. It felt kind of fall-esque a little bit with the clouds.
Yeah.
I looked down, and at the very back of my property, I have a fenced-in area for the dogs.
Yes.
Where the gate is, Miss Christina started to crawl underneath the gate. And I started screaming, and by the time I could even let out the scream, Christina was gone, running through the forest of my 6 acres. Do you know me? Do you know me running after screaming my baby, screaming at her, trying to get her, find her?
Yeah.
I was terrified.
You found her, though.
Thank the Lord, yes. Otherwise, I would not be here today. I'd been like, I
know. The thing is, I've had dogs before that they tunnel under a fence, and you better fix it very quickly because they're going to be back there. They will be back.
See, that's the thing, Tom, is if I had not been out there at that moment, like let's say I let them out, I usually watch them all the time anyway.
All right,
However,
I get it.
But there's certain times you let them out, and then I'm like, I'm going to go get some water. I'm going to get this, and I'll go back out. Had I not been there and not seen where she went, I would have been. So what I did was I went and got some of the logs for the fire pit.
That's good.
And I lined the gate and the fence where any little gap could be.
Yep.
And
that's the way to do it.
I'm just so thankful I was there. Otherwise, I'd have been tearing my hair out trying to find her.
Yeah.
Anyway, Miss Chrissy Missy is fine.
Good.
Hallelujah.
Hey, we're going to see, you know, earlier we had our question of the day, and it had to do with favorite desserts, all right? Because this is what, National Dessert Day? Something like that. Anyway, we're going to check to see what the latest results are here. And, cheesecake and ice cream look to be leading the pack at 34%. You know, I said I like pie. It's 0. It has not gotten a single vote.
Tom, oh, wait, here we go.
All right. Wait, there it is.
Shannon, Willow Springs.
Shannon, thank you very much. You saved my life on this one.
I do love lemon meringue pie.
So do I. Oh, yeah, good lemon meringue pie.
And I know I just got here. I know I'm just on hour 3 today, and I know I just see this. But can I just call out something that I don't think is right?
Okay, you go ahead because we said a couple of things, too.
Fruit?
There, that was the first one that we called fruit. Fruit? No.
Fruit is sweet and healthy.
Yeah.
A dessert to me is decadent and not healthy.
That's basically what Maddie said earlier. Fruit for dessert? I mean, I've had fruit, like a fruit cup while I'm eating breakfast or something. It's part of the meal, but that's not dessert.
But my mom makes a fruit pizza that's a sugar cookie with cream cheese icing and then puts fruit on top.
Yuck.
So oh, it's good.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Dessert.
Well, thank you for voting and eat desserts today. All right, guys, don't go anywhere because coming up next, we're going to tell you how to keep the kiddos safe and connected this Halloween while they're trick-or-treating. We'll be right back.
In many parts of Latin America, departed family members are honored with a joyful celebration on Dia de los Muertos, the Day of the Dead. Costume crowds gather at parades and parties. Home altars and graves are adorned with food and gifts, encouraging the dead to join in on the festivities. This Hispanic Heritage Month, let's honor these traditions.
Hispanic Heritage Month on Ozarks First is sponsored by Buffalo Run Casino and Resort. Keep watching for more insights on Hispanic heritage.
If someone hit you and you ended up here, we can help.
The Law Office of Dr. Brad Bradshaw.
Multiply means more for you. Better rates, real rewards, and accounts built to back your goals every step of the way. Great service, smart tools, and new ways to make your money go further. Multiply Credit Union. Dream bigger. Live fully. Be more.
Follow high school football on Friday nights here on Ozarks First. Get the highlights of all the biggest games from around our area on First and 10 on Ozarks First Sports. Sponsored by Tri-Cat Restoration and Marshfield Chevrolet.
Dreaming of the perfect kitchen? Let Southern Materials help you bring it to life. Our expert designers will guide you through every step, from inspiration and design to selecting the perfect cabinetry, countertops, flooring, tile, and plumbing fixtures. Our designers are here to help bring your vision to life. We offer solutions for any design and budget, plus special financing is available. Southern Materials, the best products for the best homes. Schedule your consultation today.
Dear Friday, let's put good times in gear.
We've got power tailgates to power game days. And a trailer backup guide that's the champ of the ramp. Heck, we might even cancel Monday. Toyota Trucks.
Right now, pick your favorite 2025 Tacoma or Tundra with APR financing starting at 1.75%. Save bucks on trucks all month long. Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota. Let's go places.
I'm Cheryl with DermaHelp. Do you know that you can help a friend or family member who is experiencing domestic abuse?
That's right, Cheryl. Simply remember the 3 R's. Recognize the warning signs of abuse, respond by expressing concern and letting them know you believe them, and refer by offering options for free and confidential resources like Harmony House.
Together we can create a community where everyone can live free from abuse. To learn more, visit myharmonyhouse.org.
Lifting lives through kindness in action. Brought to you by The Social Connection.
Halloween is one of the most exciting nights of the year for kids, but it's also a time when parents start thinking about how to stay in contact, how to protect their children when they are out trick-or-treating. We do have, let's see, I'm missing something right here, and I'm very sorry about advancing our prompter, because we have an expert here who's going to be telling us all about different ways to keep in touch. And she's a tech and family safety expert, Marines Duarte, I hope I got that right, who's partnering with Verizon to share how technology can help families stay safely connected this Halloween. First of all, welcome. Thank you for being with us this morning. What are parents most concerned about for Halloween?
Well, first of all, thank you for having me. And what are the most common concern? I will say that even though this is a magical night for us, it could be a little bit stressful, especially when it gets dark. We are concerned about traffic, kids running ahead, or not being able to reach them quickly. Those are the top priorities when it comes to concerns, and that's why I love the fact that Verizon has created tools to help us navigate all of these challenges that we face when parenting in the digital world, specifically with the Verizon Family app that was designated to help us stay connected and safe. And especially, I love the fact, I'm a fan of the location sharing feature that let us monitor our kids' location on a map. That is, for me, it's great because it gives them independence and also it gives us that peace of mind.
Well, yes, because the video we were looking at, of course, it's daytime, it's light. I can have a good sight line to my children, but so many times it's dark, the weather can be against you with just keeping track, and you can lose a child just going up to and back from a porch. So what are some of the other ways, to help the parents stay connected, feel safe with their children out there?
Yes, another way to stay connected and feel safe is using a Gizmo watch, specifically for little kids from 6 to 11 years old. That watch that has GPS, you will establish a safe zone, and if the kid leaves that safe zone, it will send us as parents an alert because it works with GPS, and also they can only contact the 20 pre-approved contacts that they will have. It has a camera, so they can make video calls, they can make regular calls, or send us video. And if the kids are a little bit older, we can also use the Verizon Family Plus, that it has unlimited location sharing, driving Insights 14, which is very important, screen time management, and even a shared family line. Those tools are amazing because they're the perfect balance between keeping all the fun of the Halloween, but also bringing us all the peace of mind that we need in this time of the year.
Well, sometimes when you're talking about all the fun and peace of mind, that can kind of infringe on their independence. How do we make sure we can still keep an eye on the kids, keep close, but still give them a little space, their independence?
Yes, giving them all these tools, a smart watch, such as the Gizmo Watch, actually the Gizmo Watch 3 that has many tools, and also the Verizon Family Plus for older kids are great to give them that independence, because we keep an eye on them, but also they don't feel that we have to be calling them all the time and texting them all the time. Also, we need to make sure that we do charge our phones in advance, that we have the location services turned on, and have a clear plan when they go out. That is key to make sure that they're safe, and also that we have that peace of mind.
One thing that people do forget a lot, make sure all of your devices are charged. Okay, where can people go if they want more information?
Yes, you can go to verizon.com/family.
Manise, thank you very much for being with us today. We do appreciate it, and hope you and yours have a good Halloween.
Thank you. You too. Happy Halloween.
Same to you. We'll be right back.
Bailey Stroll on Ozarks First. First in news, first for you.
You said you were hit by a big truck? Yeah, it swerved right into our lane and smashed.
After an accident with a truck, you're going to need more help than 911 can provide. You're going to need us. Injured by a truck? Call Aaron Sachs and Associates.
Scheduling your flu shot appointment is quick and convenient.
You can just walk up when you're shopping or schedule an appointment, whichever works for you. Keeping families and communities healthy feels good. Visit your Hy-Vee pharmacy, get your flu shot, and earn a 20-cent fuel saver today.
Join us for a nationwide conversation.
Chris Cuomo, Bill O'Reilly, Stephen A. Smith, and more. Cuomo, live from the Kennedy Center, the News Nation Town Hall. Tomorrow, 8/7 Central on News Nation.
When the temperature drops, trust Air Services to keep your home warm, cozy, and comfortable all season long. Our expert team handles everything from tune-ups to full system replacements, ensuring you have reliable heat exactly when you need it most. Don't let the cold catch you off guard. Stay prepared with Air Services, delivering unmatched comfort, quality, and peace of mind for your home.
Don't you get nervous, call Air Services today.
If you've been searching for an alternative to suffering with dentures, I've got a great solution for you. I'm Dr. Grant Olson, and at Innovative Dental Implant Center, an Innovative Implant Smile will give you back the smile that you love and let you eat the food you want with a premium set of natural-looking teeth screwed in on implants that doesn't come in and out. To learn more about this life-changing Innovative Implant Smile, visit innovativeimplantsmile.com or give us a call at 417-889-4746.
Race fans, the Diamond of Dirt Tracks is set to shine like never before. On Wednesday, October 15th, the Kubota High Limit Racing Midweek Series lands at Lucas Oil Speedway in Wheatland, Missouri. Get ready for all-out, high-octane action as the top 410 sprint car drivers in the nation battle it out for supremacy. Speed, skill, adrenaline. Don't miss the most electrifying racing event of the year at the legendary Lucas Oil Speedway. For more info and tickets, go to lucasoilspeedway.com. Lucas Oil Speedway, where motorsports come to life.
A car is a delicate object. Each piece is essential in a functioning vehicle. Every part working as it should, in the place that it should be. In case one day, everything needs to work perfectly. Mr. Dent gives you repairs you can count on in the moments that safety matters more than anything else.
You probably heard how the odds are stacked against you when you've been injured and have to deal with the insurance company. Don't take them on alone. Our legal team is here for you 24/7. Call Aaron Sachs and Associates.
Welcome back. We are so happy to welcome our new friend, Mark Harper, owner of Houndstown. And when I knew we were having somebody in from Houndstown to talk about doggy daycare, I was like, I'm in, Tom.
Yeah.
You know me. Yeah. After the situation I had last night, maybe doggy daycare is the only option for me. Mark, it's so good to see you.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you for coming in.
You're welcome.
Okay, so Houndstown, you do it for the dogs.
Yep.
What does that mean?
Well, we have everything about Houndstown is built to take care of the dogs. We want the dogs safe, happy, and growing. We support a pack environment, so the dogs are grouped together by their size, their age, and their play style. We have over 6,000 square feet, all climate controlled. We have 6 play areas. And so the dogs can run off leash all day. They self-regulate in the playrooms. They sleep when they want to. They play when they want to. And then if they're boarding, they get fed twice a day. We have town homes. We don't have kennels. We actually have rooms for all the dogs to stay in. And we have 46 of those rooms, so we have lots of room for boarding, and we're coming up on the holidays. It's a great time to bring your dog in, get them started on the socialization and daycare, and then they're set up for boarding whenever you want to do your vacations.
Boarding is fine, but let's go back to the play area and everything,
Yeah.
because I think there are a few things when it comes to having a dog, any kind of pet, than socializing. Is your way of doing things different?
It's very different. So we let the dogs form their own pack. We don't go in the rooms and play with the dogs. We set them up, we watch them, we have cameras throughout our facility, we monitor them constantly, we have a team constantly watching the playrooms in the back but not going in the playrooms. The only time we go in is to take care of putting water in. We might move the dogs around to another pack that they feel more comfortable playing in. But studies have shown that dogs don't get they don't get better exercise, they don't get better mental stimulation anywhere else other than daycare. And we're there specifically to make them safe, to help them mentally, and studies have shown behaviors. Dogs acting out at home, they might be tearing stuff up in an apartment, they might be showing tension at home, they can go to a daycare, they start socializing. That helps them mentally relax, and we let dogs be dogs.
Oh man, that facility looks
Like that
amazing. Look how fun. They're having so much fun. Okay, can you tell me a little bit more about the boarding and the spa services?
Yeah, so we do all spa services except cut hair. So we bathe them, we brush their teeth, we clean their ears. We do a blueberry facial for small dogs.
I have all small dogs, I need this. What is that?
Blueberry facial. So a lot of small dogs have the tear duct, a little bit of drainage, and they get kind of the brown spots. So that it's a soap specifically designed to dissolve that, and it cleans their face without, getting their eyes teary, and it smells awesome, just like blueberries. And so we do that a lot for our small dogs that come in.
I need that.
Do your pups that come in, can you see that they like to be there?
They absolutely run through the door.
Okay,
and
that's
so
what
people bring their dogs in. They'll come into the door. We have a gated area to allow the dogs in, but when they come in, especially the dogs that come in a lot, the owners just almost let go of their leash and the dogs run into our arms. So it is the funnest thing. I tell the people that are around us that are in different businesses, I ask them every day, do your customers come in and lick your face? And of course, none of them can answer that positively, so we love it. You never know which dog's coming in. You get to meet the parents. The families are awesome. You get to make such good relationships with them, and it's just really been a blessing having the business.
Mark, I did see something about a special, about a week, a free week?
We do. So we want you and your dog to be comfortable coming to Houndstown. So if you come in and do an evaluation consists of checking on vaccinations for rabies, distemper, and bordetella. Then we do a little introduction with a house dog in our lobby. But if you get past that evaluation, and 99+% of dogs do, you get a free week of daycare.
Oh, wow.
For an entire week, you can bring your dog in any amount of time. We open at 6 a.m. We don't close until 7:30 p.m. We have a lot of medical teams that come in, nurses and doctors, because they have to be to work at 7.
Yeah.
We're the only facility in Springfield that opens at 6 o'clock and takes care of those folks. And we stay open until 7:30 p.m. So when they get off that 12-hour shift, come pick up the dogs.
Oh, wow.
Amazing.
Yeah.
How do people get more information?
You can go to our website, houndstownusa.com. You can also call us at 417-340-9757, and we can set you up for evaluation. You can do an online setup for the evaluation, but
Mark, please come back.
houndstownusa.com.
Please come back, because I got a million more questions.
Yeah. All right.
And I want to see more.
I would love to. Come
Thank
see
you,
me.
Mark.
All right.
All right, time to check in with Bruce Porter for a little dollars and cents. I am at the Resource Center, and sitting next to me, this is the man who really is the central hub of everything here, and it's Bruce Porter. You know Bruce, good to see you.
Good to see you, Tom.
And I want to tell you a fun fact. This man was the part of the 1980 Olympic team, a pole vaulter.
Well, let's qualify that.
Go ahead.
I went to the training center and I was like the 12th alternate.
Did you have a jacket?
Well, I had the jacket.
Did you have a bag?
I had the bag.
Did you have the sweats?
I had the sweats.
He was part of the Olympic team. Any way you look at it, and you were there in case something happened at the last minute to someone who was above you.
Yeah, so if a tragedy happened, then they would have probably said, okay, put him in.
What's your personal record?
16-9 in college, but golly, that was when we were all younger and more agile.
If you gave me a 16-foot ladder, I couldn't do that. So that's it. An Olympian right there. All right, Bruce. We're going to talk about something else that's Olympic, and that is taking care of our money.
Well, you know, let's talk about the difference between a Roth IRA and a traditional IRA.
Okay, we've touched on it. All
when
right.
if you know, we're talking about transforming our tomorrow, right?
That's it.
So how do you do that? You free up your money so it's not taxed. If you really want to make an impact on your future and your retirement future, financial stability, whatever you want to call it.
Right.
If you never had to pay tax on the money you accumulated, wouldn't that be great?
Oh, sweet, yes.
And so you got to understand that there is a vehicle available to make that available to you as a young person or as an older person.
Okay.
You can free your money up. Contributions are made with after-tax dollars into a Roth. That means you do not get a deduction for a contribution on the front side, but you get all tax-free money on the back side.
Taxes are probably less on the front side.
Well, it depends. We're in a very low tax environment right now.
Yeah.
People put money in a traditional IRA to get that extra little refund to boost it or to take an extra deduction.
Okay.
If you don't need a deduction, if you're in a low enough income that taxes aren't really an issue for you as a single person, start early, start putting money in a Roth IRA and build, build, build. There's no required minimum distributions on IRAs. So for us older folks, when we get to a certain age, and the Secure Act changed all of the tax implications, and it redid a lot of the RMD dates. So my RMD date is 75. So I can wait and start taking money out of my IRA at 75. They're going to force me to take the requirement.
Right.
And it's all taxable. If I have the same amount of money in a Roth IRA that I didn't get any deductions for over the years, but that's okay, maybe I don't need them.
Okay.
Now I have no required distribution. I take money out at my discretion and it's all tax-free.
Okay, to me though, what that sounds like is if I'm putting money in an IRA over a number of years,
right?
Chances are in my favor, I'm going to say at that end where I want to take the money out, I'm going to get a bigger bite than if I take it at the front end.
Right.
So it sounds like a Roth is a smart way to go, but there has to be smart on both of them.
There's pros and cons. This on the IRA side, people make those contributions because they need a deduction.
Yeah.
Because they want to lower their taxable income with a 401k contribution.
Okay.
Right? So you're paying less income tax on a lower amount because you put it in your 401k or traditional IRA.
Okay.
Right? Now, for folks that don't necessarily need the deduction, a Roth would be a better alternative because the 401k money that went in, the IRA money that went in traditional.
Right.
Now you got the benefit on the front, so down the road when you're older, you're going to have to pay tax on that as you take it out.
Okay.
With a Roth, you're not going to have to pay tax on that, but you got no tax benefit on the front side. Now, people say, well, I've got an old 401k that I moved into an IRA when I retired.
Right.
You can do a little bit of converting of that to Roth They call that a backdoor Roth.
Okay.
You can do that over time because every time you convert part of your IRA to a Roth, you have to absorb the tax liability and the effect of that year.
Exactly.
So I think the best advice is to contact a financial person to help you navigate a contribution or a conversion or withdrawals. Just know all the pros and cons to each one. There's not a right answer that's good for everybody. Everybody's going to be different. Contributions vary based on age. So the bottom line is, if you need help deciphering between a Roth and a traditional, just give us a call and we'll be glad to visit about it.
All right, how do they get in touch?
417-882-1800. Call the Resource Center and we'll be glad to help.
Bruce, always good talking with you.
Good to see you.
An Olympian.
Judge Judy never misses a beat.
Weekday afternoons at 3.
John Wayne Heating and Air wants to save you thousands. Take advantage of 60 months no interest or $1,500 off a new system. Call John Wayne Heating and Air and save big before October 31st for 60 months no interest or $1,500 off a new system.
Accidents happen. You never know when or where they'll strike. When you're injured in an accident, you need an experienced attorney on your side. We'll handle your case with dedication, examine every aspect of your situation, and won't sell for anything less than what you deserve. With over 25 years of experience, Tolbert Beetle has taken on some of the toughest cases in this city. If you or someone you love has been injured, don't wait. Tolbert Beetle, when you need justice.
With over 4,000 sunrooms built in the Ozarks, call Modern Exteriors today and get up to $2,500 off and a free consultation.
Modern Exteriors, where quality and price become friends.
When minutes count, accuracy is everything.
The Ozarks First Weather Team, certified most accurate forecast in the Ozarks 9 years in a row by Weather8.
No other local station can say that. It's a fact we're earning every day.
Sponsored by Buffalo Run Casino and Resort.
You know, 60 years, this is a big celebration. We'll have somebody bring in a pocket watch or a wristwatch, and he can say, well, I worked on this watch in 1978, and it's so-and-so's watch, and it's changed hands this many times. And that's kind of cool. So all sorts of stories come out and evolve, being able to highlight this 60 years.
We're thankful to all of our customers. If it wasn't for them, we wouldn't be here.
Mitchum Jewelers, your jeweler for life.
Get an 11% rebate at Menards. Need cleaning supplies? Stack up and save big on top brands like Dawn, Tide, and Bounty. Receive $10 instant savings on a single qualifying purchase of $40 or more on Procter & Gamble products. Plus, an 11% rebate. Customize your kitchen with new under-cabinet lights from Patriot Lighting. Under-cabinet lighting is great for lighting up any space and has multiple light settings. Just $29.99 after 11% rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
When you're walking your dog or when your dog is walking you, take a picture and upload it to the Color 10 weather app. Scroll down the home page and look for Wagging and Walking. Tap to upload your picture. Weekdays on Ozarks First Daybreak.
Sponsored by Cherished Pets Funeral Home. Cherished Memories.
It's go time.
You know you make me want it.
NCIS.
Everybody on your feet.
NCIS.
Throw my hands up and...
What do we know?
This was an inside job. We're trying to find whoever did this.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Is this a great job or what?
NCIS Tuesday is all new. CBS tonight starting 8/7 Central. Catch up now on Paramount Plus.
Welcome back. It's time for our weekly The Amazing Race recap. Charlie. Okay, now am I allowed to... Okay, here, Charlie. Am I allowed to say stuff that we say off air? Because I want to say it. Go ahead,
yeah.
Listen, I'm coming back to The Amazing Race after many years off. Can I just say I'm a little bored?
No, I agree. I mean, I've watched the last 5 or so seasons, and I'm also bored with this one. There's not enough going on in the episodes. You're watching the teams do one thing for way too long, in my opinion. On the travel, like, I don't care about the travel that much.
And don't you think, we had discussed this privately a couple weeks ago, about if they were all complete strangers, do they normally team up the way they are? But I feel like since they know
it's
each other.
because they know everybody's dated in this cast.
Yeah, they have.
They know each other one way or another, and that's the thing with the Big Brother ones. It's like it takes all the more competition out, I feel like.
I completely agree. Yeah. Which leads me to the next point. When I used to watch seasons 1, 2, 3, and 4, they used to have opening credits and it'd be dun 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 dun, and it'd be team.
Yeah.
Dun 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 dun, and team pose. Where is that this season?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's like Big Brother when in their show. They only use it for time when there's that time needed, you know. Which
Well,
I mean,
this
they could easily do it, but they don't. But
they could have easily done it this episode because some stuff dragged on too long. But let's dive right into it. Okay, Czech Republic, which I've always wanted to go there, by the way.
It's beautiful.
It looked gorgeous. I gotta tell you, Jas and Jag, Adam and Joseph, Stephanie and Natalie working together constantly. We need to break up this
Well,
pack.
Jas and Jag literally had a half-hour start, and they're like, "We'll wait for Adam and Natalie, and you know, that way we can all work together." It's like, why? Why are you not competing?
It makes no sense that they waited.
I didn't like it, and
I mean, even though I did appreciate when they got to the place, it didn't open till 9.
Right.
So they would have got there.
Yeah. It made it more even for other people.
Right.
I mean, some people had a little trouble. Chelsea and her dad had some navigation issues, and they even admit that's their biggest thing. They're fine at the challenges, but when it comes to navigation, that's their downfall.
Which I gotta say, I enjoyed the challenges sometimes were boring, but I enjoyed the people getting lost. Because the frustration, that would be me as well.
I mean, you're in a whole new country, and, you know, I don't remember if Czech Republic's like it, but sometimes you're driving on the opposite side of the road.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's a stick shift, and people aren't used to those.
Can I tell you, I also forgot on this show that sometimes you have to have that car and drive yourself. Like, to me, I just assumed taxis and Ubers.
Right.
And subways. No, driving, then I'd be like, okay, I'm out. And the road
Right.
signs, you can't read them. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
So the first roadblock was tapped out.
Yeah. And this one was interesting to an extent. I mean, they basically, you know, you had to bottle crates of beer. And this was also our driver's seat.
Which I had to ask Charlie what that was, because back in the day, I don't remember ever having a driver's seat.
So the first team to the driver's seat gets to decide how each team, how many crates they have to do. 1, 2, or 3. Well, our first 3 teams get there, and they're strategizing before the 2 hours before the place opens. And they're like, okay, Natalie and Stephanie are going to do it because that's the least amount of blood on their hands. So the girls end up giving themselves 2 crates. And then I think it's smart. They gave all the men teams, along with Chelsea and her dad, 3 crates. You know, that makes sense. But I think it did keep the blood off the hands. Jas and Jag knew that would put them as more of a target than they already are.
But I wanted them to have blood on their hands.
Right. No, I agree. It gives more drama. So it was an okay challenge. I mean, nothing too crazy. A lot of people struggled with it because of the foam and the carbonation, getting all that stuff.
But again, how much of that do we need to see? I wish they would have gotten to more teams doing it instead of just focusing on, like I said last week, the screen times goes to the first 3 or 4 teams.
Right.
And then you really don't care about the other
true.
people.
I'll mention that at the end.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
One team, but, you know.
Okay, so then moving on to the directions and then...
What was crazy is Natalie and Stephanie finished the beer bottling first, and then they literally are outside writing down instructions for the other 2 teams they're working with. I'm like, stop it.
Okay, first of all, did not like that. Girls,
No.
get on the road. You're not supposed to help everybody.
Right.
And did you find it odd they put it on the bumper instead of under the windshield wiper?
Yeah, but I would say maybe because they put their bags in the back, you know, so therefore you're more likely to see it than on the windshield. My guess, I don't know that for sure. But
when they did that, I was like, that is going to blow off. And the way they did a tight shot, I was like, oh, this is going to be like dramatic. Maybe it's going to get lost. And by the way, I know you're probably going to get to it, the lost key, but that's what I'll get to. Okay, sorry.
So next they have to go get their next clue. And so they go to this field, and they have to plow the field to find the clue. So one of them pulls and one of them pushes.
And I would not survive this. I could not do it.
I don't know. I think it'd be kind of fun to try it. Rubina and Christine actually get lost on their way there. They just go past it. But like you teased, Adam and Joseph get done. They get back to the car, and they're like, we don't have the key.
That was the best part of the whole episode.
I wanted to be like, how did you drop the key? You know, like, surely you had it in your fanny pack.
Yeah.
Like, and it was zipped up. But, I mean, who knows? Maybe when they put the clue in there, it fell out or something.
I was wondering if it happened because they were being so physical with the plow, then maybe it just happened to fall out. But I'd say that was the most exciting part, but I thought it was going to blow off. They get to the car, and of course they do see the instructions. Yeah. But then they couldn't read them correctly because they kept stopping and asking. Wasn't it them that kept like, I'm like, you have written instructions right now.
Right. Yeah, and Matt and Megan also got lost on the way there.
Yeah.
Jeremy's favorite thing. People getting lost.
I do like people get lost. At least there's some kind of drama.
Right.
And it's stressful.
That's
it's
true.
Like you're rooting for them.
That's true.
Oh my gosh, yeah. And then it's just leading up to it, it kind of was anticlimactic in my opinion, just because you kind of know. Like I know we don't have the timestamp like we want.
Yeah.
But you kind of know kind of where it's leading.
Right. Well, and the thing is, so there was 2 roadblocks in this one, and the second one was they basically had to put 20 pounds. One of them had to put 20 pounds of hockey gear on, make a successful pass, and then get it into a partially blocked goal score. And I mean, a lot of people actually did it pretty easily.
Yeah, I was surprised actually.
Yeah, I think Alex was the one that struggled the most. I think he did like 26 times. But I'm horrible at ice skating.
See, that's one I would have liked to have done. I would have liked. I'm not good at it, but it was fun.
Ice skating, I get the hang of it about the time it's time to leave. So that would have taken me forever.
I was actually surprised how easily someone got it in because that's
right.
It's
Well,
way harder.
They basically put like a cardboard cutout of a hockey player there, and there's the 2 sides are open, and down the middle between the feet. I mean, those aren't big gaps.
I thought Eric would have done better of Tucker and
I
Eric.
was very surprised by that as
took him
well.
a few chances.
Yeah.
And then at the end of that, then they get a coin. Now, I was kind of surprised. I've never seen a clue like that, but again, I'm back new to the show. And it had a picture of the building on the coin. And
They do that a couple times. Sometimes it's been like a postcard, you know, or something that's like shows a landmark that they have to go to. To me, what was crazy is that showed the pit stop. And like, spoiler alert, Jag and Jas are in the top there. So Jag and Jas, Natalie and Stephanie, they're right there neck and neck. And we're halfway through the episode and we're already going to the pit stop.
And that's kind of crazy.
Yeah. I'm like, we should not be getting the first person to the pit stop till the last like 20 minutes.
You know what's so funny you say that, Charlie? Because I remember when that was happening, I paused my TV to see how much longer in the episode, and I went, what are we doing for the rest of the episode?
Know, right? So the crazy thing is, Jag, Jas, Stephanie, and Natalie get there at the same time. And Jag and Jas are like, tomorrow's Natalie's birthday. Should we be nice and let them have first? That also kind of takes a little bit of heat off us. It's like, oh, look, we don't always get first. So they would have won.
Correct.
But they're like, for your birthday. But the girls, I think, would have actually won if they would have not stuck around and given them instructions the whole time.
We mentioned that yesterday, and I completely agree. If you would have gotten your car and left, you could have had a legitimate first place finish instead of having felt like it was given to you for your birthday.
Right.
Who cares? It's your birthday. You're on the Amazing Race.
Right. Earn it.
Earn it. Well, that's the whole thing is I'd rather have earned it. And they would have.
Exactly.
So, I mean, I guess maybe in their minds it was legitimized because they would have. But they got to stop working together. I hope the producers are watching these episodes.
It's not against the rules, though. So,
oh, my God, so boring.
I mean,
anyway,
sadly, Matt and Megan came in last, and you could tell it was inevitable because they had one scene in the first 51 minutes of the episode.
Right?
I paused it. I'm like, we have not seen them.
And I did like that Phil was already at the field going, you don't even have to do this because you're done.
Yeah.
I appreciated that. My gosh, guys, I'm hoping next week's episodes picks up a little bit.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, you can catch new episodes Wednesdays on CBS. We'll be right back.
In the Garden of Eden, your lingerie and more, so much more headquarters.
I wear lavender for all cancers.
I wear pink for breast cancer.
I wear gray for brain cancer and for survival.
And every story deserves a cure.
Different colors,
one fight.
Join us, because together, we're stronger than cancer.
Attention. If you have Medicaid and live in Missouri and need assistance with daily living, you can receive a 100% free service and get help in the comfort of your own home by a loved one. Call Freedom Care now so you can receive daily help preparing meals, bathing, doing laundry, receiving transportation, and more. All done by a family member or friend who gets paid to be your caregiver. You get to decide who provides your care, and your caregiver can choose to get paid instantly after their shift. It's all funded by Medicaid, so it's 100% free to you. Call in the next 10 minutes to see if you qualify. The Freedom Care family will explain the process, making it stress-free for patients and caregivers. Freedom Care is a leading choice for home care in Missouri and has received over 5,000 five-star reviews. They've been helping families for years. This service is 100% free to you through Medicaid. So call right now and see how fast you can get started with Freedom Care.
When disaster strikes, we don't see damage, we see an opportunity to give back, help others, and take care of what matters most. I'm Samuel with U.S. Disaster Restoration. We are more than just a company. We are your local family-owned restoration team, dedicated to restoring hope and rebuilding lives after every disaster. Whether it's fire, water, mold, or trauma, we serve our communities and local businesses with faith, wisdom, honesty, through teamwork and positive attitude.
At Shriners Children's, we're home to the world's leading pediatric orthopedic care. Because so many life-changing advancements start here, we provide access to the best doctors, and never allow your ability to pay for services to compromise the care your child needs. We're the first place to turn for the most common or complex orthopedic conditions. Home to possibility and empowering kids to achieve the extraordinary. Shriners Children's, the most amazing care anywhere.
Weather in the Ozarks is always changing. That's why the Ozarks First Weather Team is always there, anytime, tracking severe storms, heat advisories, flooding, anything that will affect your day. We're there when you need us. Ozarks First. First in weather. First for you.
From the black and gold of Mizzou to the red and gold of Kansas City.
Nick's always played for something bigger. That's why we partnered with him to help support and raise awareness for families fighting cancer.
Visit otterinjury.com to learn more and support cancer awareness.
And welcome back. We're here with Cinema Corner, and of course, producer Charles is next to me because he has all the info on the things you're going to see on the big screen and the small screen. What do you got?
First up, how about something based off a true story?
Who
doesn't love that?
I like those.
So this is Roofman. It's an R-rated crime comedy. So it follows a charismatic criminal who, while on the run from police, hides in a hidden space of a toy store. There, he adopts a new identity and becomes involved with an employee, beginning a relationship as unlikely as it is risky. So this stars Channing Tatum, Kirsten Dunst, and Peter Dinklage.
Okay, that's a good cast.
Yeah, it is. And I truly do think that this is Channing Tatum's one of his best roles. Because in a lot of films, he plays that goofy, comedic character, you know.
Yeah.
This one's a more grounded, realistic character. So I did like that, you know, it was a more grounded role for him compared to that over-the-top comedic side character he normally plays. It is an enjoyable story, enjoyable and good film to watch. But it kind of feels like the story is flat. And the way...
Yeah, how so?
Yeah, watching it, I was kind of like, how do I describe how I'm feeling with this film? I just feel like it was very, monotone's not probably the right word to use, but very much like, this is just happening.
Not a lot of depth.
There wasn't any like crazy action sequences. There wasn't any like, it didn't feel like the stakes were crazy high.
Okay.
You know? And that's what makes a film good. You have those stakes, you have those, you know, those kind of
he's
things.
just a guy who lived in the ceiling and there's a girl who works here and he strikes up a romance.
So I feel like they just struggle to translate that into the story.
Yeah.
You know?
Maybe the hook of the movie is that you think he's going to do something.
Yeah.
Because obviously if he's in the ceiling and she's working, he's keeping an eyeball on her.
Yeah. The way I described it is it's a good background noise movie.
Okay.
But so far, I was kind of surprised. It's only made $8 million worldwide.
Okay.
So
maybe some of the things that you're saying could be a reason.
Maybe.
Maybe there's not a lot of talk about the movie. Like, you got to go see this.
If you've seen it, you might enjoy it more than I. I mean, I didn't hate it though. I gave it. That's an average movie. You know,
Okay.
would I watch it again? Probably not. But I didn't dislike it.
Background
Yeah.
kind of thing.
Exactly.
Okay. All right. Background noise movie.
Right. So then also moving on this weekend.
Yeah.
We had a new Disney film.
Yes.
Tron Ares.
Yes. I think a lot of people have been waiting for it.
I don't know.
Maybe not as many as the way they hype it.
Yeah, so PG-13 sci-fi action, as you'd expect. This is the third installment in the Tron series following the 1982 film and the 2010 Legacy. So the story for this one, a highly sophisticated program called Ares is sent from the digital world into the real world on a dangerous mission.
Okay.
So it kind of takes on this, so Jared Leto's our star. He takes on Ares, this AI, basically.
Okay.
So AI is a hot topic in today's world right now, you know? They don't really make a stance on AI at all, one way or another.
It's just
So
something that is.
It's just something that is.
Okay.
So, starring alongside Leto, we have Greta Lee, Evan Peters, and Jodie Turner-Smith. So a pretty stacked cast, in all honesty. It's a Tron movie. That's about what I can say for it. Story-wise, for like all the other Trons, meh. Visuals and action sequences, top-notch.
Sure, they're getting better at those all the time.
Right. I will say, this is my opinion, that I think this is one of Leto's better performances.
Okay.
He plays a more normal, not weird character.
Struck down on the battlefield.
Like he normally would, like the
That
Joker.
may be why I didn't recognize him in the promos. Yeah.
Right. Now, I think that a lot of people are turned off by him being in the film, just because a lot of people don't like Jared Leto's performances.
That's true.
But I think it was more of a more normal one, It didn't...
Obviously, Disney saw something in him.
Right. But Greta Lee, love her. Evan Peters plays a phenomenal, sleazy, evil character. He can pull those characters off easily, I think.
Is there any knockback to Bridges in it at all?
Jeff Bridges is our only returning character.
Okay.
He has a small role.
That's fine.
And that's not a spoiler because it's in the trailer. The sequel, to Legacy was originally actually announced a couple months before Legacy was even released in 2010. And it was supposed to continue the story of Garrett Hedlund and Olivia Wilde's characters after they go back to the real world from Tron,
Right.
But in 2015, Disney scrapped the film. Hedlund said it was due to the box office failure of Tomorrowland, starring George Clooney. 2 years later, in 2017, they decided to soft reboot the film. So it does take place after Legacy.
Okay.
But it doesn't diminish anything from the first two movies, Yes, it's a soft reboot, but the things happen still in that universe. It's still canon. So if you're a fan of Tron, you'll probably like it just because you're like the visuals and everything.
I think that's what made Tron more than anything was the visuals.
Right.
It was kind of ahead of its time. Maybe with its time, and now, boom.
Yeah.
The visuals are going to be terrific, I would imagine.
I will say I think that they are setting up for a fourth film at the end, but I think it's going to have to do with the box office because worldwide it's only made $33.5 million on a budget of $180 million.
Yeah, that was an expensive movie to make.
Yeah. Now let's go to a little musical drama.
Okay.
Kiss of the Spider-Woman.
Oh, yeah. That's been everything.
Oh, yeah. It has. So this follows Valentine, a political prisoner, as he shares a cell with Melina, a convicted of public indecency. An unlikely bond forms as Melina recounts a Hollywood musical plot starring Ingrid Luna. So this is based on the novel and musical of the same name. There's also a film from '85 with the same name as well. So like I said, it's been everything. But the screenplay for this one was actually written and adapted by Bill Condon. He did 2002 Chicago.
Yes.
So.
Knew I recognized the name.
Yeah, he also ended up, I believe, directing this one as well.
Okay.
So for taking on our roles, we have Diego Luna, Tana Tiu, and Jennifer Lopez. And, believe it or not, executive producers Ben Affleck and Matt Damon.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yep, they pop up as executive producers.
They joined forces again.
Right. Diego Luna and Tana Tiu are the shining stars, though.
All right.
They're amazing performances, real, raw. They're playing these war-torn victims, prisoners from Argentina. So I just thought they were phenomenal. Yes, Lopez has the bigger name, and you probably think, oh, she's the star. But no, she's more of a minor supporting character.
Okay.
And she's only in the musical side of things. So she really brings that old Hollywood look and feel to the film.
So she's an important part.
She's an important part, yes. But
it's just not the main.
Yes.
Okay.
The musical numbers are fantastic. I think their sets and costumes were just gorgeous.
Okay.
It really felt like they put that Broadway effort into the sets. The visuals are top notch. I really appreciated and loved. You have your two different worlds. You have the real world where Melina and Valentine are going through the story, and then you have the musical world. The color, the vibrancy of the musical world that pops up is just gorgeous between the,
Stark contrast.
It's a very stark contrast.
Okay.
Very pretty. If you like musicals,
I do.
I would definitely say this is a good one to watch. Now, it's
a good story.
It is.
It's, it came out of a novel. It was well written.
Yeah, it's a very good story. I will say I was surprised it's only made $1 million worldwide, though, so far, on a budget of $30 million. So hopefully it'll climb a little bit more, but I'm not sure. That's what we have this week that came out this weekend. But moving on to what comes out this upcoming weekend, we have The Black Phone 2 ahead of Halloween. Also, we have Good Fortune this week with Keanu Reeves. He plays a guardian angel. And then for the kids, we have Grow. Not much streaming this week. On Friday, we have a Netflix original animated film called The Twits.
Okay.
It looks interesting. That's what we have this week.
That's good. There's always something good to talk about. All right. Hey, thanks for joining us. And, of course, We'll be back again next week on Cinema Corner.
Ozarks First is your home for Kansas City Chiefs.
I love these Kubota zero-turn lawnmowers, and I love orange. I love a lazy boy. You ain't got no tater chips or nothing, do you?
Kubota ZTR mowers and Lazy Boy available at Coral Supply.
Are you stressed about going into another season with a system that's not keeping you comfortable and running your bills sky high? Call Patriot Heat and Air. We'll pay your first 2 months' payments on your new American Standard heating and air conditioning system.
We can help with layout and design, system replacements, and we always perform load calculations.
We can help you with residential, commercial diagnostics, repairs, and preventative maintenance.
At Patriot Heat and Air, we can help with that. Now offering 2 free payments on the purchase of a new American Standard system.
Tell us your dreams. Tell us what you're saving for, hoping for, planning for. At Telcom Credit Union, our members tell us what they need to reach their goals, like better savings, better spending, and better rewards. Tell Telcom what you want your money to do, and we'll provide a better way to make it happen. Telcom Credit Union, better than banking.
We don't want to see homeowners falling through their floors.
Certainly not.
So as the symptom goes, moisture, mildew, mold, any of that stuff.
That's bad. Wood doesn't like water. Every house that is on a crawl space needs an encapsulation.
It's so important, man. If this doesn't get done, like what happens to polite society now?
When your flooring's in jeopardy, there ain't nobody safe.
Get a free inspection from a certified expert at Foundation Recovery Systems, a Groundworks company.
Looking for your next ride? Come to Pinnaker Honda in Springfield, where selection meets satisfaction. We've got a huge inventory of brand new Hondas and certified pre-owned models, all backed by our trusted quality and unbeatable value. We may buy your car, even if you don't trade. Stop by for an appraisal today. Hurry in to Pinnaker Honda and let our family take care of yours in Springfield or online at PinnakerHonda.com, where your next Honda is already waiting.
Get an 11% rebate on everything at Menards. Stock up and save. We've got a great selection of batteries in stock, from Energizer to Rayovac and more. Right now, get a 16-pack of Rayovac batteries for $4.98 after rebate. Get crisp, clean lines in your next painting project with Frog Tape. This pro-grade painter's tape includes paint block technology that seals edges for sharp paint lines. A 3-pack is $12.79 after 11% rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
Trade up to a better future. Trade up to a job you enjoy. Trade up to trade school. At Midwest Technical Institute, you get the skills you need to start a career that moves you up in life. Start your journey today at midwesttech.edu.
Good times, Tom. This hour flew by.
Except it upset me to know that you are so bored by The Amazing Race. I think that's the first time I've heard you say that. It's like, can I be honest? This is getting boring. Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. Like, if you're watching a reality show, you want it to be, you know, suspenseful and not know what's going to happen. It's very predictable, and if the same team keeps winning each challenge...
That is boring.
It's boring. Yeah.
They're not getting any good competition.
Well, like I said, if we do this again next season, it better be all strangers, because I think there's more of a competitiveness with strangers versus people you kind of know.
Yeah, they've already done one thing and they just move them into another. They're a little too predictable at that point.
Yeah, so I'm not enjoying that aspect.
And they've already formed alliances.
Oh, yeah. But oddly enough, the couple that's dating are not in an alliance. She's on one team, he's on one team. Anyway.
I'll be darned.
Well, guys, we hope you've had a great Tuesday. Tomorrow, a Wednesday, back for more fun, right, Tom? That's
right.
And you'll be at High V. We'll see you bright and early tomorrow on Fox 49.
Bye.
Yeah, because they all play. Even some of the couples.
Yeah.
Tired of healthcare headaches? You have options. At Health Hub Clinic and Health Guardian Imaging, we're making wellness wonderfully simple. Our subscription model eliminates surprise bills and high deductibles. From advanced screenings to personalized wellness programs, we're your partners in prevention and performance. transparent pricing, and patient-centered care when you need it most. Ready for a smarter approach to family health care? Discover the difference and take control of your health journey. Visit us online or call today to learn more.
Attention. If you have Medicaid and live in Missouri and need assistance with daily living, you can receive a 100% free service and get help in the comfort of your own home by a loved one. Call Freedom Care now so you can receive daily help preparing meals, bathing, doing laundry, receiving transportation, and more. All done by a family member or friend who gets paid to be your caregiver. You get to decide who provides your care, and your caregiver can choose to get paid instantly after their shift. It's all funded by Medicaid, so it's 100% free to you. Call in the next 10 minutes to see if you qualify. The Freedom Care family will explain the process, making it stress-free for patients and caregivers. Freedom Care is a leading choice for home care in Missouri and has received over 5,000 five-star reviews. They've been helping families for years. This service is 100% free to you through Medicaid. So call right now and see how fast you can get started with Freedom Care.
Look at this. A Medicare plan with a prepaid card for healthy groceries and other expenses.
Is that from Aetna?
Yeah. Why?
I have an Aetna Medicare plan. I get a prepaid card with a monthly allowance I can use on groceries, utilities, and I got to keep my doctor.
Really?
Yep.
If you have Medicare and Medicaid and have a qualifying condition, call us at 1-800-AETNA-FOR-YOU. We'll explain plans with benefits you may be eligible for. Even a card with a flexible monthly allowance you can use to help pay for groceries and utilities. Call 1-800-AETNA-FOR-YOU today.
Here's the play. Stanton Optical makes glasses in 30 minutes. Come on, turn! Michael, catch! I can see! You did it! I did it! 30-minute glasses? Now that's an easy play. Stanton Optical. Easy's our thing.
No one should face breast cancer alone. I'm Aaron Sachs. And Nick Bolton and I know we're stronger